Today, we've got some exciting updates on the highly anticipated iPhone 16 Pro Max. If you thought the iPhone 15 Pro Max was impressive, just wait until you hear what's coming next. Let's dive right in. Recently, we got a sneak peek at some comparison images between the current iPhone 15 Pro Max and the upcoming iPhone 16 Pro Max. While the size differences are subtle, what's inside the new model is what really counts. According to renowned analyst Ming-Chi Kuo, the iPhone 16 Pro Max is set to feature a higher density battery. But what does that mean for us as users? Let's break it down. Higher energy density in a battery essentially means more power, packed into the same physical space. For the iPhone 16 Pro Max, this translates to longer battery life without having to increase the size of the device. Imagine getting through your day with even more battery left in the tank, whether you're streaming, gaming, or just scrolling through social media. But with great power comes great responsibility, specifically a responsibility to manage heat. Higher density batteries tend to emit more heat, which could be a concern. However, Apple seems to have a plan for that. Rumor has it that the iPhone 16 Pro Max will feature a stainless steel case that wraps around the battery. This design is not just for durability and aesthetics, but also for improved thermal management. We even seen an alleged prototype of the iPhone 16 Pro's battery encased in a similar bracket. This stainless steel casing will help dissipate heat more effectively, ensuring your phone stays cool even during intense use. Plus, there's another benefit that might just make a lot of people happy. Kuo suggests that this stainless steel casing will make battery replacements easier. This change could help Apple comply with the European Union's upcoming regulations requiring smartphones to have easily replaceable batteries. So not only will the new iPhone be more efficient, but it might also be more environmentally friendly by extending the lifespan of the device. Now, who exactly is behind this innovative battery casing? Kuo claims that Sunway will be the major supplier of these stainless steel casings for the iPhone 16 Pro Max. If these first production runs are successful, we might see this new feature rolled out across the entire iPhone 17 lineup. That's right, this could be the beginning of a new era for iPhone batteries. So what does this all mean for you, the consumer? Well, if you're planning to upgrade to the iPhone 16 Pro Max, you can expect a device that's not only more powerful, but also more efficient and potentially more eco-friendly. Longer battery life, better thermal management, and easier battery replacements are just some of the perks that could come with this new model. Of course, we'll have to wait for the official release to see how all these rumors and reports pan out. But if Kuo's track record is anything to go by, we have a lot to look forward to. As always, we'll keep you updated with the latest news and reviews, so make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell icon to stay in the loop. What feature are you most excited about in the upcoming iPhone 16 Pro Max? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Until next time. In just a few months' time, the iPhone 16 Pro Max will succeed the iPhone 15 Pro Max and take on the mantle as the best and most advanced iPhone out there. Although there's plenty of time until September and a lot can change, we seem to know a lot about the upcoming top iPhone model based on rumors and leaks. How is the iPhone 16 Pro Max shaping up against its predecessor? What's changing and what's staying the same? Let's see how the iPhone 16 Pro Max shapes up against the current best iPhone Apple has in its roster. First up, let's talk about design and size. The iPhone 16 Pro Max will inherit the same design language as the iPhone 15 Pro Max, employing the same titanium frame with a completely flat screen. The major difference between the iPhone 16 Pro Max and the iPhone 15 Pro Max will be size. The upcoming iPhone screen will grow to 6.9 inches across, a significant bump over the iPhone 15 Pro Max's 6.7-inch display. To achieve this, they're likely shrinking the bezels down even further and making the phone itself slightly larger overall. As per the rumors, the iPhone 16 Pro Max will measure 163mm in height and 77.58mm in width versus 159.9mm and 76.7mm for the iPhone 15 Pro Max, respectively. A small but notable change, all things considered. The iPhone 15 Pro Max debuted with an action button instead of a mute switch and a USB Type-C port at the bottom, so those two features will be carrying over to the newer model as well. However, the iPhone 16 series will be scoring another button, dubbed the Capture button. Colors-wise, the iPhone 15 Pro Max was available in 4 understated and titanium-inspired colors. We've heard that Apple might use another titanium processing technique that will make the iPhone 16 Pro Max glossier and also more capable of retaining colors. Moving on to display differences. As mentioned, the iPhone 16 Pro Max will come along with a significantly larger display, measuring at 6.9 inches across. Aside from the size, we don't clearly expect any other major changes. We're certainly getting a liquid Retina XDR display with an OLED panel delivering superb colors, contrast, and exceptional maximum brightness. The screen will support 120Hz promotion refresh rate, making scrolling through the interface and on-screen content way smoother. Now let's delve into performance and software. The iPhone 16 Pro Max will feature a second-generation 3nm chip, possibly dubbed Apple A18 Pro. As one can imagine, we expect that the Apple A18 Pro will have better performance than the Apple A17 Pro. Due to the heavily rumored focus on AI for both iOS and the iPhone 16 range, we expect that the iPhone 16 Pro Max will come with a much improved neural engine to take care of all the generative AI features. The iPhone 16 Pro Max will also be a first to debut iOS 18 with a focus on artificial intelligence features. The new iPhone 16 Pro Max will also support faster Wi-Fi 7 and a more power-efficient 5G modem, keeping you future-proofed on the connectivity front. Let's talk about the camera. As the iPhone 15 Pro Max delivers a host of important camera features, chief among which is the new 120mm telephoto lens, the iPhone 16 Pro Max could finally address one of the forgotten cameras that hasn't recently scored any significant overhauls, the ultra-wide. Analyst Ming-Chi Kuo believes that Apple will be introducing a 48-megapixel ultra-wide camera on the iPhone 16 Pro Max. When it comes to audio quality, iPhone Pro Max devices are always up there with the best, setting the benchmarks for all other manufacturers to measure up against. The iPhone 16 Pro Max will be no exception. The same generally applies to haptics too. iPhones are arguably the best devices when it comes to haptic feedback, giving us precise and accurate vibrations that are sufficiently strong yet not overpowering. Lastly, battery life and charging. The iPhone 16 Pro Max will reportedly feature a much larger 4,676 mAh battery compared to a 4,422 mAh battery in the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Charging-wise, we haven't heard anything about a potential charging speed increase, but we hope to see one on the iPhone 16 Pro Max. So far, the iPhone 16 Pro Max is shaping up to be a logical improvement to the iPhone 15 Pro Max, delivering key upgrades in important areas like screen size, performance, AI, and battery life. Thus far, we haven't heard anything particular about a potential price increase, so it's safe to assume that the iPhone 16 Pro Max will start at $1,199 for the 256GB version. Of course, if there's an iPhone 15 Pro Max in your pocket, then you'll probably have few reasons to upgrade to the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Stay tuned for more updates on the iPhone 16 Pro Max as we get closer to its release date. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for the latest tech news and reviews. Thanks for watching. Until next time.